Zuppa Toscana is one of my very favorite soups to order at Olive Garden, and I thought one day I'm gonna make it. So this is the recipe I come up with. I'm so excited to share it with y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna put my burner on high. I'm gonna drizzle a little olive oil in the pan. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm using lean ground beef. Now I think traditionally sausage is used in this, but I like ground sausage, but I use lean ground beef because it's just not as fattening and your soup won't be so greasy, okay? And what I like about this recipe is you can just cook it all in one pan. Okay, so to the ground beef, I'm gonna add 1 onion chopped. Okay, and then I'm gonna add 5 cloves of diced garlic. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and then 1 teaspoon of red pepper flake, because I just like a little spice in it, but you can omit that if you don't want the spice in it. Okay, I'm also gonna add a little garlic salt, just to taste, however much you like it at. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some pepper. Okay, so I'm gonna get this cooked up and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, now that I've got the hamburger meat cooked, I'm gonna add some more ingredients. So I took a 5-pound bag of potatoes and I peeled only half of them. And then, because traditionally the potato skins are in this soup, but I peel half because I don't like a lot of the skin in my soup. And then I sliced it really thin. Okay, so I'm gonna add that into the pot. And I think traditionally russet potatoes are used, but I like to use new potatoes in any of my soups because I just feel like they hold up better. Okay, so I'm gonna add 3 bay leaves, 8 chicken bouillon cubes, a can of cream of chicken, okay, and then I'm going to cover it with just enough water to where it covers the potatoes. I wasn't sure how much that would be, so luckily I got a little more water. Okay. So you want it just to where it's going to cover the potatoes. Okay. And then you're going to add the kale, and you think this is going to be a lot of kale, but it won't. And you can buy a bag of chopped kale, but I just like to use the fresh kale, and I take a bunch of it. Like, see how I chopped it up? But I take a bunch of it and I pull it off the stems just like this. And then I tear it apart into the soup, or tear it apart. That way it's not very big in the soup, okay? And this is not gonna take very long to cook at all because the potatoes are cut so thin. Okay. So now I'm just gonna put a lid on this and I'm gonna cook it until the potatoes are done. Okay, so I cooked this just until the potatoes were done and I cut the burner off and let it cool. And you want to do that because if you keep boiling it, your potatoes are going to get too done and it'll be mush. And as you can tell, all the kale has wilted down. Okay, so let me show you how, first let me check the salt in it. Needs a little salt. I always wait to salt it till the end, just because there is salt in the chicken bouillon, and so you don't want to, and we did put garlic salt, so you don't want to over salt it. Okay. And then I just like to serve it with a little Parmesan cheese that I grated. And of course, it's always delicious to serve it with garlic bread. Okay, let me taste it. It's so cozy. It's like a big hug. So this is my recipe for Zuppa Toscana. I'm so excited for you to try it. Let me know how you love it in the comments.